Finnish, Swedish PMs pledge that nations will join NATO together.
Here's a summary of the article.
Prime Minister Sanna Marin met on Thursday with her Swedish counterpart Ulf Kristersson in Stockholm, becoming the first prime minister to visit since he took office last October. According to her office, their talks focused on the European economy, competitiveness and other topical EU matters, as well as security policy, but the private discussions were likely dominated by the two countries' paired NATO bids, which are stalled by Turkish opposition, particularly against Sweden. "We clearly both tick all the boxes for NATO membership," said Marin. Marin declined to speculate on how long Finland could wait for approval of Sweden's application if Finland's is ratified first, as Turkey has suggested. On Monday, Foreign Minister Pekka Haavisto said that Finland is sticking to its plan to join NATO at the same time as Sweden, and hopes to do so no later than July. Of NATO's 30 members, only Turkey and Hungary have yet to ratify the Nordic countries' membership applications. The move came months after an agreement with Turkey on fighting terrorism aimed at overcoming its objections to Swedish NATO membership.
This post received a score of 33,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
As a Swede, I feel a little bad. The Finns are being great allies and I don't feel like we have always earned it. Trot history.
Well, it looks like the path forward is in the right direction.
The Finns and the Swedes both know that Erdogan is puffing up his base before the May elections, especially now that opposition parties are starting to gain ground. They'll stick together and get in together. There's nothing they could do. Erdogan will have found anything to delay and puff up his base before May.
What would the Turks do anyway? Join forces with a loser country and global pariah state that had already lost the war and is demographically dying? Or stay on the side of the only global superpower as it recedes from the world? Turkey, do you really want to give up your future political capital and your seat at the table that will decide the next world order for cheap election points this year?
I feel like even if Turkey left NATO, their geographical position would still give them at least some power. They really control some amazing real estate.
Yes and no. When Turkey is strong, their power and influence flows into the Middle East, Europe and Russia. When Turkey is weak, the power and influence from the Middle East, Europe and Russia flows into Turkey. Their geographic position is both a blessing and a curse, and it always means that they will have a target on their heads.
All the more reason to align yourself with the more stable and reasonable world powers.
Of course, Turkey also doesn't want a strong Russia either, nor does Turkey want strong rivals in the Middle East or Greece or Armenia. Turkey likes to have the ability to shift around from one set of alliances to the next. If Russia tried to bully Turkey, then a few steps closer to the rest of NATO and the West can cause major problems for Russia. Turkey is the ally that everyone wants but no one likes.
Definitely looks like what they always do. But trying to work over every side also results in having no actual allies.
There is some truth to that, but for practical purposes that may not matter too much. If Turkey was attacked, NATO would be obligated to come to their defense, or else the entire Article 5 would be rendered meaningless. Of course, even beyond defensive agreements, strong relationships can be very beneficial, and you are certainly correct that there are downsides created by skipping between alliances, but I think Ankara has reasoned that the benefits of pragmatic realpolitik are more important than the downsides.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.